Hi guys, welcome to your April 2022. This is going to be the Bear Confessions for the beautiful sign of Cancer. Time frame covering the first half of April. Okay. Aries season. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are subscribed to the tribe and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. Everything that you need come Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is below in the description box for you and your collective, meaning you and your fellow Cancer and Cancerian collective, me included, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to go ahead and be taking a look at what they are confessing in the first half of this month for Aries season for you. We are also going to be extending, deja vu. We are going to be doing an extension, which is now free to everybody. And the extended extension will be available for purchase, but only for the top 3. Thank you, Cancer. If you are a Cancer client or you're in my client sister circle of mine, and you called to check on me to find out how Marv was doing. Thank you for that. I had to pause it for a second, and I still see it. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. I swear there was something in my eye. And I'm starting to just get a little happy with my pause button because if I fidget, if I touch myself, then I have to have some type of nervous condition. That's an inside joke. Some fool came on my channel and said that. So anyway, sorry about that. So everybody that checked on me, thank you so much for doing that. There was a lot going on. March was not a good month. Thank you for being sympathetic too. Sometimes, Spirit tells you to sit down and you need to sit down. And that is the case for all God's children or whomever you pray to. I am no exception. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So this will not be extended for purchase, but if you are connected with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Libra, their extended extensions are available for purchase and going forward. Everybody's video is going to be extended. I'm just going to read the first part and we're going to go directly into the next part and clarify with romantic intentions. Let's get started. Whoa. Well, good God, Cancer. I am running because I cannot face my own mess. The truth hurts. Well, very, very similar to the Libra reading. I am loving the honesty in this. They cannot face their own mess. I guess I need to get this out of the frame, but I've been extremely thirsty. That looks so gross. Let me put it down. And honestly, guys, they are just to the point where they need to, it's nice to validate the fact that you know that they're running. The first thing that I'm intuitive, or one of the things that I am intuitive when I touch this card, Cancer, is that you called them out on the fact that they're running and they were a chicken shit. And I guarantee you they defended that because they didn't want to come clean. The truth does hurt, okay? The truth hurts. We also have, I am materialistic. It brings me more happiness than in this connection. I'm getting all sorts of things with this card. You guys have argued and went back and forth about how materialistic they are while they were running back and forth because they can't face their own mess. But that didn't stop them from going out and showering themselves with things that they deem makes them happy. Cancer, you came in with lessons trying to teach this individual how to love. And I am very, very close to thinking that they did not know or they still don't know how to do that. They don't have anything else but the ability to be able to go out and buy themselves something. It's very shallow, but it unfortunately is the truth. The divine is protecting you from my destruction and bad choices. This seems very cliche, but although this person did run, Cancer, I do feel like they are relieved at the same time. That you may not like the way that sounds, but they do feel relieved at the same time because they know that their path, there's destruction in their path, and you are too good of a person to go down with the ship, and all of the bad crap that they have going on right now. So unfortunately, it's just easier for them to run rather than having to face their own mess or their own destruction. At least when it comes down, you won't be in the way. I have children you do not know about. Wow. So it could be that they're dealing with some things. They did, this person did come out and lead this energy with my own mess. They did refer to a lot of the things that's going on in their life as face my own mess. The truth hurts. Cancer, you know, I never come on here and tell anybody, happy new moon in Aries, by the way, and tell anybody what you should and shouldn't do. But I am definitely saying that I know that you have tried your best with this situation. And I can already tell that you have came in schooling and definitely given lessons about love here, Cancerians. And what I am feeling is that they rejected those lessons and refused to look at things from your POV. And as a result, a lot of these people too, when they want to go and run and ghost, they try to pretend that they are a good person, and they're not, unfortunately. So yes, they could have been some children or child that you do not know about. For some of you, I already know that this is going to be a very interesting reading when we get to the romantic intentions. That's heavy. All right, I have financial matters that I need to focus on before I can concentrate on this connection. Again, we have a baby. We have destructive patterns, bad choices, and materialism, in addition to financial matters. And if I can, I'm showing you the financial matters card, but if I can show you the materialistic card again. So there is a cause and effect for the financial matters that they need to focus on. And one of the things is that it makes them feel empowered when they go and spend money on things that they don't need, living beyond their means. That's control. That is personal control and boundaries and self control. And it doesn't look like they have it. They kind of fly by the seat of their pants and do whatever it is that they feel like doing. And you kind of came in and brought some type of structure, Cancer, and they did not like being told what to do. I am blindly building my karma with my poor choices. I am reckless. So they already said that I have destruction and bad choices. They say that I can't face my own mess. They're saying they have financial issues and now they make poor choices and they are reckless. I don't normally tell people again what to do in a situation like this, but what I will say is that this individual, they're going to feel more for you in the romantic part of this reading than they are in reality, which unfortunately makes them a walking contradiction. You probably already feel that. And they just have a lot. They're able to feel for somebody, but only when they're dealing with a very strong individual who is in tune with their feelings, because they attract the exact opposite of what they are. Don't force me to love you, I will run. But they already said that they are running from the truth. And the truth is that you don't have to force this individual to love you, Cancer. They already do. The problem is that they just do not have the tools to love you the way in which you need to be loved. And then if I can also show you the divine is protecting you from my destruction and bad choices. Again, and their bad choices is to run from you rather than facing you and just saying, I cannot give you what you need. Even that's a cop out, but at least it's half the truth, okay? And we have your toxicity pushed me away to the point of no return. Now they want to flip the switch and flip it on you. It's their toxicity, but it's one of those things where they feel like they're always wrong. And so they'll say something stupid or do something stupid to make themselves feel better about their bad choices. How do you say that they can do that? I don't know, but this is what I am seeing here. And they're saying that they have children that you don't know about, but your toxicity pushed them to the point of no return. No, it wasn't your toxicity. It was your boundaries and the boundaries that you put up. And I do believe this. I can only think superficially. Being deep is difficult for me. Being too deep is difficult for me. We're going to put this right here. And then we also have your compassion scares me. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. We have another one. I am too insecure to accept it. And then finally, as a bonus, I am aware of my mistakes, but I'd rather play victim to gain pity from others. I'm done. That's what we have for this individual for the first half of the month. Um, I am really, really, really resonating. Okay, really resonating with I am aware of my mistakes. They know damn well what they're doing. Okay. And this is what makes you really not feel sorry for them at all, Cancer, because they're aware of what they have done and the destruction. They know that it's bad choices. If you can say, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I do believe that they know that this evil, well, I don't want to say evil and make it sound supernatural, but they know what they're doing and they know the type of pain it is causing. That's the card I'm resonating with, guys. I'll see you in the romantic intention of this reading in a minute. Bye, Cancer. Okay, let's get into the romantic intentions for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We know what is good. We're going to start at the top. I can only think superficially because being deep is too difficult for me. Being clarified by, wow, so many. I'm going to take off of this, but it is don't deny your feelings. Okay. So you can't stop the feelings you have for someone. You can't lie to yourself either. Your heart knows the truth too well. They're lying to themselves, okay? They do think way deeper than they allow or that they let on. They are denying their feelings for you, Cancer. And like I tried to explain in another video, when an individual is lying to themselves, then how do you think you're going to fare with that? If a person is lying to themselves, okay? Your compassion scares me. I am too insecure to accept it, is being clarified by enjoy life. This is enjoy life, keep on meeting someone new, keep living your life as if it is the end of it, and go for it. I think that when I see that and I see that it's clarifying compassion, they're too insecure to accept the fact that you're saying, do what makes you happy. I'm not going to chase you. Obviously, this is what you want. I had an idea of a relationship and it wasn't for you. That's fine. Your compassion towards their plight, but you're not really being compassionate. You're actually just being an adult because you understand, Cancerian, that you can't make someone do, no matter how much it hurts. You've finally gotten to a point where you realize that you can't make them do something. If you have to make them do it, you and I both know, as a Cancer sun myself, it's all about connection, just like what it is with the rest of the water signs. And if you have to force an individual to do something, then it doesn't feel organic and it doesn't feel like it's in flow. So, you know, like I've been teaching my clients and have to actually walk this myself every single day because sometimes it's very easy to forget. When you hold on to something that doesn't want to be held on to, you're blocking flow coming into you of something else. People, places, and things, especially money. Okay. So you have encouraged them to live their life, or you don't stop them from living their life the way they have done with you, if that makes sense. Okay. You have tried to just be throw your hands up and be like, that's it. Put it like this, you're not a hater. If you try to go out and do something and they found out that you're trying to do it, I feel like they would try to block you from doing stuff that they don't want you to do, or things that they didn't want you to do because they're insecure. But then when it was time for them to do it, you just looked at it like, okay, well, do exactly what you need to do. And when I say do something, I'm talking about like things for yourself, trips, or you know, whatever it is that they wanted to buy, whatever materialistic thing that they wanted to pour their energy into. Okay. So we have, I am aware of my mistakes, but I would rather play the victim to gain pity from others, is being clarified by someone craving for you, Cancer. There is nothing more beautiful on earth than a pure love, and there is nothing so blindly as lust. Okay. This individual is craving for you. They are denying their feelings. They're just walking and flowing blindly, and it is so sad. That is the card that I'm resonating with the most, though. Okay. I am running because I cannot face my own mess, being clarified by be patient and noble. Relationships are always perfect in our minds, but in the real world, true love requires patience and inner strength. And that's what they're running from because they don't know how to love and they didn't know how to deal with some of the issues that you guys received. They just didn't know how to do it, Cancer. And they're being guided to be patient and noble. This person is really, I am materialistic, is being clarified by the queen of the ball. So think and live like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. They don't want to work on themselves, Cancer. Them being materialistic, bringing them more happiness and the connection. And you are walking in as the queen. And if it is a male Cancerian that I'm speaking to, please change it to fit your situation. 2 males, 2 females, it does not matter. I feel like they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves. And this is what this is. They don't believe. They don't think and act like a queen. They don't think and act like a king. And that is their issue. So they should definitely be, they have issues with you being so comfortable in your own skin. The divine is protecting you from my destruction and bad choices, is being clarified by what just fell on the floor. Give me a second. And that's being clarified by longing for love. Look at that. Longing for love. We'll all go about longing for love. It is the first need of our natures and the loudest cry of my heart, or of our hearts. So they are craving for you. They are longing for your love, but yet and still, when I read these particular cards about the divine is protecting you from my bad choices, I believe that although they are saying this and this is their connection, their confessions, that they don't really have a true grasp of actually what is going on, because how can they speak the divine language of love to you but not in turn deal with the things that they're learning about love and apply that to themselves? Okay, so I do feel like they are longing for love, and they really wanted you to stick around, Cancer, and be patient with them. They wanted you to be patient with them, and that's just the end of the end of it. Like, they wanted more from you than obviously than they were willing to give themselves, which was very, very sad. I have children that you do not know about. It could be in this particular case, when I saw that, I felt like this was probably something that happened in the past. We got 3 cards that has come out. I'm going to just keep going with them. Reflect on your actions is what's clarifying that. So right now they could be in a deep reflective state, reflecting on the actions that brought this child into the world. I don't feel like for this narrative, the very first thing that popped in my head when I saw the card was not Cancer, that they just had a baby on you, but they just had a child that they don't want to tell you about because they really care about what you think, although you care about what you think more than you think that they do. Time decides who you will meet in life. Your heart decides who you want in your life, and your behavior decides who stays in your life. And that is real. That is real. Okay. So it could have been either one of those situations. They're reflecting on their actions now. And again, all of those things apply. I do love that card. That's a good one. Okay. We do have happy marriage that has failed in upside down. Now, I normally don't read reversals, but I have financial matters that I need to focus on before I can concentrate on this connection. This is the happy marriage card in reverse. If marriage was a narrative and that was something that you wanted, just know that in addition to all of these terrible behaviors that this individual is displaying, Cancer, they have a lot of financial matters right now that you do not want to get caught up in the middle of. The best romance is inside marriage, and the finest love stories come after the wedding and not before, which is kind of very valuable here. So they are upside down in what they want to do in marriage right now because they are materialistic and only they got money on my mind. That's it. That's it. They crave and long for love, and they're denying their feelings. They're basically putting their feelings to the side because they don't. This is the name of the game for them. Okay, don't force me to love you. I will run. You already put your boundaries up and left, but that's being clarified by be calm in your love. Okay, love is like a butterfly. It goes where it pleases and pleases where it goes. There was a sense of urgency in this relationship. It could have been because you forced them to step up and do what they needed to do, Cancerian, male or female. And I believe that maybe that wasn't perceived well for some strange reason. And they ran. Okay, they ran. It was really an indicator right there. We do have I am blindly building my karma and they keep falling. Give me a second. Interestingly enough, marriage of convenience. It flew out for this. I am blindly building my karma with my poor choices. I am reckless. Marriage of convenience. So it's in reverse, which means obviously it's not happening. Some of them probably had a previous relationship that was convenient for them. Maybe they're paying for their karma now. Where there's marriage without love, there'll be love without marriage. So there it could be construed as two things, and this was in reverse. One of which is that they've made poor choices in the past. Maybe they picked the wrong male or female to marry or to talk marriage with or get close to being married to. Or it could have been that they were in a marriage of convenience. And because of that, that could have produced that child that you don't know about. Maybe the person just came back up and decided to let them know. Whatever it is, their reckless decision making put them in a previous marriage of convenience, or spirit and divine protected you from marrying this person because it would have ended up turning out the way their last situation was. And finally, your toxicity pushed me away to the point of no return, being clarified by the following: live in harmony and take your time. Again, a very interesting dynamic between you and this individual. It seems like it was very time related, Cancer. They wanted to take their time. Maybe in them taking their time, you felt like they were taking advantage of the situation. And I don't blame you, because given all of the cards that are down here, that can very well be true. When the right time comes, you'll find the right one for you, and he will stay forever. So this actually is supporting that, and then live in harmony. And it is true love is about growing as a couple, learning about each other, and never giving up on one another. So this was something that just could not happen, taking your time and live in harmony. Okay. So ultimately um I am feeling like I am aware of my mistakes, but I'd rather play the victim to gain pity from others. That is where I'm feeling in this reading, Cancer. I love this for you because for some of you guys, I feel like it's giving you clarity on how this situation needs to end, or things that you have been feeling about this situation. And now these cards basically put the nail in the coffin and solidify what it is you were looking for. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Some of you are saying that you're not getting the updates and so forth and so on. When I was on my spiritual sabbatical, there was no updates because I was led not to touch social media. It was very hard not to do that because I'm so used to checking all of the analytics and doing this and doing that. But I also, behind the scenes, Cancer Collective, had my hands full with dealing with my own things in the month of of March, but also dealing with my clients. And I have a client sister circle that I support. So don't ever think that just because you don't see a video on the channel, and some of you guys know better, that I'm not working behind the scenes, because trust me, I am. Okay, but I'm better. I'm taking it one day at a time, and I am back. So go ahead and smash the like button and get those algorithms back up, because if you're not seeing it, it's because, when you don't upload, that's what happens. I'm not worried about it. I'm cool, but I'm just saying, you guys say, Marv, I didn't see this and I didn't see that. The other option is that just text me and find out what's going on, like my sister circle does. And the rest of you guys that'll shoot me an email and check on me to make sure that I'm okay. Okay. I'm normally very verbal and vocal when something is going on, but I just couldn't do it. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in your other video. I'm going to knock the rest of the confessions out, and then we're going to start on the what aren't they telling you, which is I am so unbelievably ready to get into. But we're going to get all of these up first, and they should be up in the next couple days. Then we're going to start on your first half of the month on the other ones. If you're looking to book a read, and go ahead and do so, Cancer. I will see you in your other video. Bye, guys.